So all this talk about GDPR compliancy kind of circles back to a point that I'd like to make, and that is selecting one vendor over many. Now, if you're concerned about all these third-party vendors that you have that touch the data, personal information, well, you should be, because you now need to go to each one of those and not only make sure they're GDPR compliant, but they're going to work very closely with you in case you get a request to be forgotten. So that's where Ringlead comes into play, and we're in a very special place to be able to not only replace multiple vendors, and oftentimes we replace 5 vendors, and Ringlead is able to do all the things that those vendors are able to do at a reduced cost, and you only have to work with one vendor. But on top of that, Ringlead is able to do those requirements for each of the other third parties in the order of operations that makes the most sense. So, for example, you want to enrich data before it goes into Salesforce so that the triggers and the routing, the responses, the email responses are all of the best quality possible. Well, you have to do that order of operations in the right order. And Ringlead is so easy to use to be able to make that happen. So I hope you take that into consideration. You can remove a lot of vendors and save money and time by going with one vendor. Thanks for listening with me. I'll talk to you next time.